Nigga, I don't even fuck with that nigga Jared Jackson. I don't like that.
We go get there. Let's get it going.
He just support him for money.
Welcome to the Ugly Damn Truth Show. I'm Calvin.
And I'm Corey. Our show is dedicated to help expand a man's mind.
And also give women the insight of a man's mind. Yes.
Greetings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the deal with y'all?
What's the deal,
Hey, man,
baby?
that's some crazy shit, bro.
Hey, let's get this thing going.
We're going to get in. We're going to get right on into it, man.
Let's do this thing,
So,
man.
as y'all read the title already, does the truth hurts?
Does it hurt?
There's a video that's floating around YouTube with Kevin Samuel,
With the Godfather.
with the Godfather of Truth, and he's getting a lot of
You get a lot of feedback.
a lot of feedback of women, saying he's too mean, and some men said, hey, he told her the truth,
men
back
saying
and
that he
forth.
not.
I have my own opinion about it.
I got mine.
I truly think that what he told her was the absolute truth. How he delivered it could have been a little bit different because of the title that he does hold. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're going to be a life coach, right? Or someone that's trying to uplift people, you have to be able to approach it in a way that's going to resonate with them so they can grow. So I can see how some people may say, hey, he was a dickhead. He could have said X, Y, and Z to make her feel better. But then again, on the other side, hey, sometimes the truth, it hurts, but it also helps you grow. What you think, Corey?
Man, I definitely think, at the end of the day, we as people in general, especially, in today's society, a lot of this feminist stuff is going too rapid and crazy.
Okay.
We got everything is watered down for a lot of women out here nowadays. And then now, they're taking away little by little of a man's masculinity. Being masculine.
Okay.
They're sitting up here, just watering everything down, and everything ain't damn Disney World. It ain't damn, puppy and rainbows no more.
Yeah,
So,
I get exactly what you're saying.
So, his delivery definitely could have been a little better, but
but the truth was said.
The truth was
she
said.
needed to hear
She needed to
exactly
hear
what
the
he
truth.
said.
And a lot of women, y'all want this honesty with a man. A lot of women, I want an honest man. I want the honest, and especially, a lot of females who got men friends, and we all have female friends or male friends. And when that person of the opposite sex tell you, hey, this is how you moving, you either going to receive it in a good way, in a positive way, because obviously that person is trying to help you grow as an individual, to make you a better person.
Yeah.
So, like I said, he definitely could have, probably delivered a little better, but damn, he had to tell his truth. And she was asking for it.
And at the same time, she handled it well.
She
in
definitely
my opinion,
handled it well.
she handled it very well. And if for some of
She
y'all
didn't
that
have a
didn't,
choice but to handle it well.
yeah, exactly. For some of y'all that didn't see it, we're gonna play it now and get some feedback on it and get y'all opinion. I know how I feel about it. You know what I mean? And I think the expectations for a lot of women that's average, is way too high. Way too fucking high.
It's way
You know what I'm
too
saying?
high.
It just is. But we're going to get into it right now, and see. This is just how I feel about it. And I know, Corey, you feel the same way, bro.
Yeah, man. That's how we feel. That's our viewpoints. It's a shame, but, this is our viewpoints.
All right.
Bear with us.
I do. I own a business.
Okay, so I do too.
And I do have a question. If you don't
But I
mind.
have a business. And if you wanted my advice, you could always book a session if you can't catch us at the show live.
I'm definitely, I was trying to go online earlier.
But all you have to do, man, but see, what kind of business do you own?
I own a pet grooming, doggy daycare, and indoor
Okay,
dog
so
park.
what you're basically trying to do is I have a disagreement day, and you basically came in and said, damn your topic. I want to ask you what I want to ask you. And
Okay.
but you are more than welcome to go on my website and purchase your time to talk with me one-on-one. Because what you're trying to do is rather rude, but I will go ahead and do it because I'm going to use this as a teaching lesson.
See, in my opinion, she fucked up right there. She came in, disrespectful. In my opinion, it was, right? The man running business, he told her straight up, listen, this ain't the night for that.
Yeah.
It ain't the night for it. So if you want to get, some feedback and one-on-one, book that time. You know what I mean? Exactly.
How old are
Okay.
you? How old are you?
I'm 35.
35 years old. 35 years old and you're a business owner.
Uh-huh.
And what's your question?
So my issue is, I want to know at what point when I'm just meeting a guy, do I tell him that I'm a business owner? Because my problem is that when I try to date down and the conversation comes up to where I own a business, the guy is either like, hey, can I come join in on you on that business? Or can I put some money and be a business partner? And I'm not looking for that. And I honestly...
Hold on. I need to be clear on this subject.
I got a question for you, Corey.
Go for it.
Just based on what she's saying, what kind of man has she been dating?
Basically, she's been dating average men.
Probably below average.
Yeah.
Probably below average, because if she's been talking to men and she's telling men that she owns a business and their first response is, let me join in, you know what kind of man you got. Yeah, he's absolutely a bum ass nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or, he's not a man of what her caliber she's thinking that she deserves. You know what I'm saying? He, like, really.
Yeah.
Even average men has some type of inspiration to do something. You know what I mean? If he has to attach himself to her and what she's doing, you know what kind of man that she's dealing with, right?
He's a bum.
He's a bum.
Where are you at?
North Carolina.
And you're saying when to tell somebody you own a business?
Because I find when I date down, guys see an interest and want to be like a business partner. And I'm learning that maybe I need a high value man because that's what
first off, ma'am, I really don't understand. What kind of man are you talking about? Because owning a business is no different than having a job, in my opinion. And
So-
I'm not getting what you're saying. When should you? I'm not understanding why this is an issue. If you're, what kind of men are you? What kind of men are you dating?
I try to give guys that not up a chance.
You try to do what?
I try to give guys that's not on my level a chance.
Why? What do you mean on your level? What does that mean?
That's making 6 figures or more.
But I don't okay. You try to give guys who are not on your level a chance. Why?
And because I honestly want a 6-figure guy, is what I'm realizing.
Okay, so let me just go ahead and net it out for you. You ready?
Uh-huh.
The guys you want aren't asking you out.
Well, I haven't been putting myself out there, honestly.
But you put yourself out there enough for the guys you don't want or beneath you to ask you out.
Those are like guys I met online.
Right. So, again, the men you want are not asking you out. See, you ladies do this.
Mm-hmm.
You go and deal with men who you feel are beneath you, and then you ask how to fix them. I'm not beneath you. I don't know how to fix a guy that's down there. That's not my concern. The better question is, why can't you get a guy on your level? That's the real question. Well, the first thing, well, first of all, I would tell you, what I said in here automatically is a problem. Why you would come onto a show that you know is a disagreement day? It's selfish.
Well, you had something to say?
No, I was just saying a lot of women basically like to date down and like to, they don't date on their level. And that's basically what he was just saying. Like, hey, why don't you date a man that's on your actual level instead of trying to date above your level or beneath your level? Date somebody that's right there where you at.
Yeah, I agreed. I was told a long time ago that sixes date sixes, seven date sevens, eight, and so on. But nowadays, you get a lot of women who kind of establish themselves and feel they have a sense of entitlement, especially if they're independent. That they feel that they supposed to have top notch everything, which is nothing wrong with that. You should always want aim higher than what you are in order to raise yourself up. I get that concept, but what I'm saying, at the same time, you can't be disappointed if you can't find a man on that level. Especially, what I'm saying, a lot of those dudes that's on that level ain't checking for you. They're just not.
For you.
You know what I'm saying?
They're not checking for no average chicks.
No. You know what I'm saying? Even me, I am not the richest dude and those type of. I am not looking for an average chick.
Me either.
You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. And for some other people, I might be an average dude.
Yeah.
So I get the concept about what hey, I think I deserve,
X,
the
Y,
top,
Z.
the top. And frankly, I think you do. I think all women, what I'm saying, if you feel your worth is high enough, shoot high enough. But don't be disappointed when your ass gets shot down. That's all I'm saying. There's nothing wrong with that. But the expectations, don't get upset that you don't reach them things, because it's not that many men out there that's on that level that's checking for an average chick.
It's only 10% that's in that percentile that make over $100,000.
Exactly.
It's only 10% in the country that make that kind of money. So how do you expect to do you even qualify to get that kind of man? Do you even know how to conduct yourself when that man, is checking for you?
Just period. All the way around. You know
because
what I mean?
At the end of the day, when a man is making that kind of money, and I'm not, I done been around people. You done been around people that make that kind of money.
Oh, dude, I've made that kind of money. I've made that money. So that's
yeah. And the thing is, when you are on a certain level, when you handle things differently. And a lot of women who, like, from what I seen on his show, a lot of the women call in on his show and ask how they can get a high value man, because they don't have a clue. And a lot of these women don't even have the know-how.
They don't even have the understanding of what kind of man, what it requires to get a man that way and to keep him. If you can't even keep an average man, how in the hell are you going to keep a man that's on that caliber, on that list?
Yeah.
Because that's a whole nother animal, because now the confidence level is through the roof.
Exactly.
Average man, his confidence is like an average man.
Yeah.
A man that know he's being sought after because of his standards and his, all his things that he has achieved in his life, his confidence is through the roof. He ain't gonna take that much bullshit. He's just not.
And a lot of women can't. And a lot of women. And here's the thing: a lot of men that make that kind of money, we all are alpha males, and a lot of women can't handle that mentality, because an alpha male is kind of like, hey, it is what it is. Especially when you got that money. When you got that kind of money, your swag game is a lot different.
It's totally different, because then pussy come dime a dozen at that stage.
Point.
At that
options.
stage, you got plenty of options, plenty. So the you don't have that much wiggle room to play around with men who have accomplished that type of status.
Yes. Especially at that point in time, I remember I used to be like, shit, I'm a hot commodity, because at the end of the
But
day,
you was.
exactly.
Yeah.
I'm a hot commodity because at the end of the day, I made good money.
That's right.
I had nice cars. I've had nice houses. I've had.
We have still to this day.
But I'm just
We
saying,
ain't no bums right now.
no, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just saying,
yeah.
Like, at that time, when I was looking at, things from that perspective, hey, your attitude changed. But, I was a little younger.
Mhm.
So, the attitude, the swag game was a lot different.
Mhm.
But when you making money like that, ladies, and when a man's making good money, you got to put up with some different type of shit.
Yeah, you definitely
And
do.
you're going to have to step your game up. Because no dude don't want to be with no chick. And if he making good money, it ain't about what you can do for him.
It's not about your money.
It's not about your money.
And it's not about what's between your legs either.
It ain't about that.
It has nothing to do with that.
It ain't got nothing. It's about
Are
other
you
things.
loyal?
Exactly. It's
Are
about
you
that
submissive?
loyalty. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? At that level,
How can I
it's
build with you?
different. It's about exactly.
How
But-
can I put you in my life and build with you? And I remember one time a girl asked me, she said, "What can I get you?" And I told her, I said, "Listen, there's nothing you can buy me. There's nothing you can do for me. I'm good in that department. I don't need nothing." And I had that mentality. I still do.
Yeah,
But
I'm gonna say, ain't nothing wrong. That's the mentality you're supposed to have. You know what I'm saying? As a man, you're supposed to have certain type of standards in how we supposed to move because we are leaders. We have to be able to lead a family. We're supposed to have, confidence because if you got a woman and you have a weak mentality, why do you expect her to follow you?
She's not gonna follow.
She's not gonna follow you.
And that's
You know
the
what I'm
problem
saying?
these days.
And nowadays too, a lot of women equate power with money. And yes, power does give you a mindset that you have power. You know what I mean? But like you just said, when you was young and you was still making six figures, right? Mentally, you wasn't prepared to have that type of power.
Nah.
You wasn't prepared for it. So, at that stage, I think, especially women, they have it in their mind, you get a better quality man with six figures. Some cases, you do.
Sometimes
Some cases, you don't. Because
might get a straight asshole.
exactly, because that power comes with, the attitude alteration
like you
that
can be
level.
replaced.
Yes, you know
You're
what I mean? It's
replaceable
different.
at that point.
It's different.
And at that point too, ladies, y'all gotta understand when a dude making money and he got that kind of money, your ass is replaceable.
Very replaceable.
It ain't about how you look at this point no more because all of them look damn good. We all done had badass chicks, So at this point in time, it's about other things that come into play.
Yeah.
And ladies, y'all think just because you got your little asses done, you got a fat booty, big old chest, hey.
And Garfield said, yeah, that when you have that, it kind of throw him off a little bit. Yeah, you're right, bro. It definitely throws him off.
Yeah.
When a man has money, he has confidence, it changes the whole game.
It changes the whole game.
But at the same time, women, once they start getting a little independence and making a little bit of money, their mindset changes too. They're really no different because I've met women who make up in, six figures. I'm talking about quarter, $250,000 easy. And their confidence level was through the roof. They were alpha females.
Yeah. They had that
You know what I'm
attitude
saying?
like, hey, I don't need you.
But at the same time, what I noticed about women who was, I know that they ain't got nothing to do with this topic, but women, it's a little bit different when they get to that stage and they're controlling their lane, making that kind of money. A lot of times they look for a man so they can be submissive too. You know what I mean? They really do. But let's get back to this and see what else this brother's talking about, man.
All right.
Fish. It's like, yes, ma'am. It's like I want what I want. I don't say things for no reason. That's why I asked you questions. You're 35 years old, a business owner. That means you understand what business is, and you know this is a business. And I have a show title, and you said, "Damn your show title! I want to talk to you." But you could have went to my business and booked time to talk to me. But you wanted what you wanted, how you wanted.
I'm sorry.
No, and I'm using this as lesson. That's the problem with too many of you black women. You don't do shit the right way with black men. That was improper. And when I told you the right way, you still were like, well, whatever. So I'm gonna use this. When was the last time you had a relationship?
Like the end of last year around December.
How long did it last?
A year.
A year? And was that man, did you go to college?
Did I go to college?
Yes.
No, sir.
Okay. And how long have you owned your own business?
9 years.
And how long have you been making six figures or more?
The last 3.
Okay. Why do you need a man making six figures?
Because I'm finding out that the guys that I date, it's not working out.
What does that have to do with money?
Because I feel like I need a guy that I can respect and admire, and I'm ambition, and I want a guy that has that drive too. And when he doesn't, I find myself, encouraging him like, hey, babe, you can do this and you can do that. And then,
all right. So in North Carolina, what percentage of the population, what percentage of men in this country make six figures or more?
I think it's like 5%. I'm not
closer to 10. So,
okay.
10%. All right. So the question is, what do those men who make that kind of money, who all women tend to want, what do they want?
I feel like they want arm candy, somebody who can have more to bring to the table than just looks, but also bring balance to their life. I feel like I can help them out on
Okay, slow down. I'm not understanding. You said they want arm candy, then you contradicted yourself. They want somebody that more than just looks.
Yeah, arm candy, but something behind, brain with it, and more in depth.
Do you know any men who make six figures or more?
My dad and my uncle.
Do you know any men that you are related to that make six figures or more?
Unrelated to? Yeah,
men that you are not related to.
Not on a personal level.
So you don't know them. You don't know what they want, but you want them. Man, I'm going to suggest that you really don't know what you want. And saying...
I got a question for you, Corey.
I got an answer for you, my brother.
Now, the thing, when I'm listening to her talk, right?
Yeah.
It comes to my mind is that she just want to elevate. She want to go from the stage that she at in her life to the next level. Mm-hmm. Is she wrong for that?
She's not wrong for that.
Yes. And it, I think a lot of times, man.
Maybe it's timing, though.
Not just that. See, her mindset, she believes that in order to take that level up, she got to get a six-figure man.
But why every woman think they got to get a six-figure?
She can get six figures with the average man. Yeah. Because there's a lot of average men who are filthy rich. Mm-hmm. Filthy. Yeah. The one that's in that president's seat right now, he is an average, below average dude. Mm-hmm. He never had the fucking looks. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But he's powerful. You know what I mean? There's a Bill Gates, another one. Mm-hmm. Does he look like an alpha male? No. He don't even fit it. So I think a lot of times we equate, how a man, his money, to where they're at. But I believe that in this situation, she thinks that the money is going to change the whole game for her, even her relationship status. When we was making six figures, making money that we make, right? Our relationship status didn't make it better for us. It didn't change it. What it did just gave us more options, made us more paranoid. Yeah, because we didn't know who the fuck to trust. You dig what I'm saying? We couldn't trust really no one. Yeah. And our patience was thin.
Yeah. And here's the thing. When you make that kind of money and everything, a lot of women, we don't tolerate a lot of bull crap.
That's what I'm saying. Our patience are very thin.
Very,
Very.
Like I don't have time to. It's like, yo, if you want to act like this, I don't even have to deal with you. And I get told right now I have a certain way I talk and direct things and all of that, and that's just because of hey, I don't have time for the nonsense. I'm direct, and I want to be continuing to be direct. Maybe it's my approach. I'm not like Kevin, but I'm pretty hey, it is what it is type of attitude.
Yeah.
Not always been like that.
Yeah, yeah. I get you.
Six figures is just something that you've taken from out there, but I'm not hearing this rooted to anything. But what do you want ultimately? Do you want to be married, children, what?
Yes, I want to be married.
Do you want any children?
Yes.
How many?
I have a son now, so.
Okay. How old is your son?
He's 13.
Where's the father?
He's not enough in his life.
I didn't ask that. I said, where's the father?
Well, he's not like in it like I would like him to be.
All right, so let me go ahead and take this down.
FragranceX.com is the real deal. With over 9,500 fragrances for both men and women.
So yeah, what you think, bro?
Man, I just think, here's the thing, man. We done dummied down reality for these ladies for a while now.
Yeah.
We got these ladies thinking everything's supposed to be, we supposed to cater to them without telling them the truth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, it's just crazy because reality is a lot of, I'm going to just say it like this. A lot of out of shape women. I'm gonna be politically correct.
He said out of shape women.
I was just saying a lot of out of shape women nowadays think they deserve a damn, dude that's 6'5", in shape, chiseled chest,
chiseled
body.
chest, chiseled back,
Hey,
6 figures.
6 figures. They think they deserve that.
You got $500,000 in the bank account.
Hey, but they don't even, and it's like, yo, well, why would he pick you? You don't even work out.
Yeah.
You're not in shape.
Yeah, you don't match.
You don't match what he's used to chasing.
Yeah. It's all about, you get what you deserve. A lot of people don't understand that concept. You get what you deserve. What kind of energy you put out, what kind of drive you have, what kind of ambition you have. Most of the time, that's what you're going to attract. You know what I mean? Yes, and that just it's just what it is. So if you always attracting average dudes, 9 times out of 10, you're average, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Well, maybe you can. Here's the thing, ladies. Y'all need to. At the end of the day, a lot of men like the natural look. So a lot of y'all. A lot of y'all go with this weave and sandaling it up, and want to have hot girl summers. And y'all got to start working on y'all craft and building y'allself up in a lot of different ways, other than just thinking you got to go get your booty done and go get your titties done and go.
Now I ain't saying ain't nothing wrong with it. I like it too now.
Yeah, I like it, but I'm just saying like, hey, that's not. At the end of the day, that's not gonna keep him.
No.
That's not gonna keep no man.
No, it'll keep an average man.
It'll keep an average man because he done paid for it.
Yeah, it'll keep an average man. But
Well,
the man on that 6-figure level, the man that's making good money, that ain't gonna keep him because he see chicks like that a dime a dozen. All of them that approach him look like that. They got fake breasts, they got fake ass. You know what I'm saying? So that is nothing. It's nothing.
Definitely nothing.
So in order for you to even get in the arena with men who make good money, you're going to have to do something about yourself. Like my brother said, you're going to have to lose some weight. You got to put some fake titties on and fake breasts.
Hey, get in the gym, work out.
That get in the arena. Now, not all men that make good money like that want women that look like that because, prime example, we're not one of them. You know what I mean? And that's not what I look for. You know what I mean? I like the type, the conservative type. You know what I'm saying? That dress, you don't see her figure until you take everything off. You dig?
Yeah, I feel you, brother.
That's what I'm on. But yeah, let's get back to her.
who make the kind of money you're talking about have options. And typically they don't want to deal with women who have 13-year-old sons, who are used to dating men. This doesn't sound appealing to the kind of man you're talking about. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I was thinking once I start booking session with you that
I can't change men.
I know, but I can approve myself, and I feel like I have a lot to offer to those type of men.
Okay, but see, you should have stopped right there. I just told you I cannot change men. And you said, once I book a session with you, I'm not a miracle worker. I'm telling you what they want. And you're still saying, yeah, but I want them. They don't want you.
But I have been working on myself this year and booking your...
Okay, ma'am, but okay. 35, 13-year-old son with a sketchy father. Why would a man who's in the top 10% of earners, who women across the country want that?
Because I have a lot to offer. I feel like...
Would you want your son to, if you had a son making that kind of money, would you want him to bring home a woman who had a 13-year-old son from a sketchy father? Or would you prefer him to get a woman who had no children, was younger, and easier to get on his program?
Depending on his age.
See what I mean? See what I mean? This goes so deep for Black women. They will even, should have been an easy question. No, I would not want my son to bring, I want the best for my son. That should have been the appropriate answer. That's why I sat up. That is bullshit. You should want the best for your son.
Of course.
But and are you thinking, back up.
If he brought home a woman, yes, I feel like I'm the exception to the rule. But
no, you're not. That's the problem. You all think you're the exception to the rule, but your life has proven to you that you're not.
My love life is not that good. I agree with you.
That's my point, and ma'am, and that's my point. You ladies all feel like, listen, you ladies all feel like you're the exception to the rule. And then when someone like myself comes along and gives you a dose of reality, instead of just accepting it, it's like, yeah, but I'm special. You don't know any men on this level that are not your father, that aren't related to you. That means you don't know these men. You don't know where to go get them. You don't know what they want. But you're still saying, pick me. They don't want mid-30-year-old baby mamas. I'm trying to be polite, man, but they don't want those.
Can I ask you a question?
Did you hear what I said?
Yes.
Why is that so? Okay, go ahead.
Why is it so what?
Go ahead.
From my point of view, I feel like I get what you're saying. They do have better options, but also those better options are younger girls. Those younger girls don't necessarily 20-year-olds are not necessarily attracted to 45-year-olds.
Bullshit. I'm 51 and I can't beat them off with a stick. That's another one of you lies. No, younger women are attracted to older men. What are you talking about?
So can you see me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. So do you feel like a woman like me?
Uh-huh. What would you rank yourself on a scale from 1 to 10? You cannot use 7.
Would I rate myself?
Just your face.
My face, when I wake up, 5, but when I put myself together, 6.
Okay. And how tall are you?
5'5".
Dress size?
I'm sorry?
Your dress size?
A 3.
Okay. So that makes you, if you give yourself a 5, that's average.
Yes.
So average looking women tend not to get high earning men. They tend to get average men.
So,
Did you, I mean, stop right there. Stop right there. Stop right there. Breathe and digest. You're 35 years old and you can look around and see the world. You don't tend to see higher earning men with average looking women off rip. If you do see them, they got their average looking woman when they were both really young and he built his way up. But a man earning the kind of money you're talking about does not go for an average looking woman.
I mean, my body is not average, so.
But ma'am, you please don't make me say it.
Say what? I really just wanted some advice. I love your.
I'm giving you advice, but you're not taking it. The advice is, ma'am, you're.
Bro, she is so sweet, bro. She is so sweet, man. So sweet.
She's sweet, but she's still hard-headed.
Average looking at best.
I'm taking it in, but.
Okay, but you're not accepting the fact that, okay. Average looking women, average looking woman who's older, average looking older woman with a 13-year-old son, average looking woman with a 13-year-old son with a sketchy baby daddy. This gets worse every time I say something.
I got a question for you.
Uh-huh.
So, as a man, if you're ranking a girl, is it okay to call them average, or lie to them and say, "Hey, nah, you're a 10. You fine. You look good." You know, should we be honest with them, or what should we do?
I think first of all, you probably shouldn't. I wouldn't. If a woman asks me what I rate them.
Well, not even rank them, but I'm just saying, like, how he's breaking it down, like, hey, you're an average-looking woman. But she even labeled herself as an average-looking woman.
She did that. Yeah,
She did
that.
So, at the end of the day, what I'm asking you is, should you be honest enough to tell them that you're a 4, you're a 5, or whatever, rank them?
Yeah, I think
is that a bad thing, or is that, like, are we in a society now where we can't even say, because women, they'll tell a dude, hell, you're not, I'm not attracted to you.
Yeah.
They'll tell a dude quick, but when the shoe is on the other foot, and we gotta sit up here and say, hey, you're an average chick, it's a problem. But women, if they don't want to date your ass because you're too fat, they ain't gonna date no dude that's fat. Now, when she down with that average looking chick, they the fat dude.
No.
So here's the thing.
No.
We are so quick to come to women's defenses about every single thing. Is getting ridiculous. She barged her way onto the show. She asked the man all these questions, and hey, this isn't her first rodeo with watching his show. So when you get on the show, you basically setting yourself up for failure. You got yourself on this show, the man ranking you. You should be confident enough to say, hey, I'm not no average chick then, if that's the case of how you truly feel. But as men, why is it a problem? Everybody makes it a problem. Uh-huh. Every woman, every woman now, here's the thing, we got people on modeling clothes that we ain't never seen model clothes before.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, we ain't never seen models as big as they are now. Everything is okay now. Being gay is okay now. Mm-hmm. Being who you want to be now is okay. Oh, yeah. But it's a problem to be honest with people. Everything else we can be honest with. Mm-hmm. But we can't be honest and say, hey, you're not the most attractive woman. You're okay. Uh-huh. And you get blasted for saying a woman's okay. But a woman can sit up here and fat shame a man, degrade a man, tell a man he's beneath her, because of that woman there, she wouldn't date no guy that's I just couldn't see her dating unless he got 6 figures maybe, but an average fat guy, no, she wouldn't date him.
I get your point. You just saying that society. I don't believe nowadays. I think it's always been that way. That we've been, kind of always approached women with kitty gloves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With everything.
But they can beat our asses up. They want the same
Yeah,
rights.
yeah.
They want the same this and same
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But hey, at the end of the day, when it comes to truth, they don't want to hear it.
Never.
They never want to hear it.
Never.
And I'm not saying, hey, you got to be mean to a person, but hey, I feel like
No.
we should be honest with them
I
enough.
I think the same level of communication that is given to us should be
Given to them.
given to them.
It's equal rights all the way around, right?
If and I get where you come from, but I think it's also a character thing too. You know what I'm saying? So if a person is an asshole, be an asshole with everybody. You know what I'm saying? With men and women. You an asshole, you speak a certain way, that's just what it is. Me, myself, I pride myself on trying to communicate on a level that I can get my point across. For the most part, unless you piss me off, then
It's another cow.
There's a whole nother cow. But for the most part, I try to be as polite as I possibly can.
Try to treat people how you want to be treated.
Exactly, but also get my point across and tell the truth. You know what I mean? If a woman come to me and say how you rate me,
I'm gonna be honest.
I'm gonna be honest. The way I might rate her might be different than a lot of other people. But if you just asking me about how your looks, I would tell you
Hey,
how you look.
hey, without
You're a
the-
3.
hey,
You're a
hey,
4, whatever.
hey, without the makeup, eyelashes. and
Yeah,
the wig.
because that's how I'm gonna rate you anyway. If I see the wig and shit on, you automatically lose points because I don't know what you look like.
Yeah, and a lot of these.
I don't know
women
what you
these
look like.
days,
So if you might be a dime, but you got a wig on,
That's gonna drop you.
you ought to lose points because you already trying to deceive me. I don't know what you look like.
Man,
I don't.
It's like I'm gonna get you, sucker. When that lady start coming off all those
Start
little
taking legs, all kind of shit off.
you was like, well, damn, she was looking fine.
Yeah,
But hey, that's how these women be looking nowadays, man. You don't know who you gonna get. You meet her in the club and you bring her home. Hey, she started taking off the wig. She started taking off everything, man. It's an issue. You be
Yeah.
like, damn.
Hey, but listen, please subscribe, like, and comment. We need it. That's gonna help, push our content.
And we new to YouTube.
Yeah, but that's gonna help push our content up to the front so people can see us and get so we can put these good topics out there. We got a lot more coming to you guys, man.
Yeah.
As you see, Kevin, he
He just blunt with it now.
he's blunt with it. He is blunt with it. I really appreciate how that young woman
Handled it.
handled it. You know what I mean?
Boy.
To me, she displayed good character of a good woman to me because she was humble where he was. She didn't.
Now let me ask you this:
Uh-huh.
Do you feel she was humbled or was she embarrassed?
You know what? If somebody talking to you like that, you know what I mean,
And
saying that you average at best, and he was kind of belittling her a little bit. I think you're gonna feel a certain kind of way,
Yeah.
But she stayed on the call. She
stayed in the
there.
ring.
She did not get disrespectful. Oh, nigga, what the fuck? She didn't do none of that. She listened. She didn't receive it.
She did kind of get disrespectful in the beginning of the conversation when she barged her way onto the show. That was.
I ain't talking about that. I'm just.
I know what you ain't.
I'm
talking
talking
about.
about.
I'm talking about what I'm talking about.
I'm speaking about when he was saying to her, how she looked and all this other stuff.
Well, I get that, but
She handled
still
that
was
well.
kinda- but she
She was
handled it well.
disrespectful in the beginning.
Yeah.
Absolutely, because how she came on the show. Absolutely. But besides that, after he, went off on and all, she did a damn good job, in my opinion.
I think
Because
she handled herself well,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying she still was kind of disrespectful.
No, she ain't even no kinda. She was.
She was, yeah.
How she came on the show. Yeah.
And that's why I think, and the reality is maybe that's why he went in on her the way he went in on her.
Nah, Kevin gonna go on. He gonna go in regardless. He
He gonna go in on her, but he
He
told
gonna,
her.
he gonna go in regardless.
But he told her that particular time because that show was based on disagreements, not based on
Yeah.
hey.
Not
what-
based on your disagreements and you worry about a 6-figure man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it ain't have nothing to do with that.
The show wasn't even about that.
And he handled it well too.
Well, he handled it
Because-
better than any other show that I've
Yeah,
seen.
because he could have just went off on and hung up the phone up, but he didn't. He wanted to have a teaching moment, and he did. He wanted to show, listen, no matter what, we try to tell women the truth, they don't want to listen.
Yeah.
I explained to her in the beginning, this show topic was not on the what you're trying to discuss. How about you contact me through my business line and we can get together one-on-one. She didn't want to hear that. Then he tried to explain to her, listen, you are an average woman. You're average. And you are trying to look for a man that's on the upper tier that you do not qualify for. You don't know how to get him. And you definitely, if you don't know how to get him, you ain't going to know how to keep him if you happen to bump into one. Yeah. She didn't want to hear that.
Yeah.
You know, he was trying to explain to her the things that she possibly could do to get those type of men.
Yeah.
So he did. It was a great teaching moment. It really was.
He taught her. He taught me too. So
he taught you too. What did he teach you?
Man, I just said, hey man, maybe I need to be that blunt all the time.
Well, I wouldn't say all the time. You can be blunt, but also be respectful on what you're saying.
Of course, you're gonna be blunt, but here's the thing: you can be blunt, but at the same time, be respectful too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because I tell you what, if my woman talk to me that kind of way, it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah,
you dig? So at the same time, I won't talk to her that way.
Nah, you shouldn't talk to nobody that way.
That's what I'm saying. So that's you can be blunt as you want to, but at the same time, you better be respectful, because you ain't gonna get shit done trying to be honest and be blunt, but being disrespectful at the same time. Because that's why he's getting all that backslack. Everybody's going off on him because of how he delivered it. They ain't disagree with what he said. They just don't like how he delivered it.
But you know what? The funny thing is, they going off on him, but they helping him at the same time up all his business.
Yeah. But I'm saying though, they disagreeing on the wrong thing.
Yeah.
The subject matter, they're not disagreeing with what he said. It was the truth. Mm-hmm. They just didn't like how he delivered it.
Well, some of them didn't like the fact that basically some people didn't like the fact that, you know, they basically saying that, hey, he's saying that she's average. No, she stated she was average on her own. Uh-huh. And a lot of people was like, oh, he's shaming a black woman because she's dark skinned and she's this and that.
That's dumb shit.
You know what I'm saying? That's and it's like let's get out of our feelings. Let's see the reality. Let's stop looking like we trying to skip down the yellow brick road like we in damn the Wizard of Oz. This is reality. This ain't no damn a fake session that we're going through with people. People need to hear the truth. And the girl wanted to hear the truth. She got what she wanted to hear. He could have delivered it better, but this is what she probably needed to hear. Because it's funny, every woman wants a damn 6-figure man. Mm-hmm. And every woman can't have no 6-figure man. And every woman think they deserve more than what they qualify for. And that's not what reality is. Let's like, damn, what's wrong with a dude that make $50,000 a year?
Or 40. It don't matter.
Or 40 if he treating you
because
right.
At the end of the day, if you make 40, he make 40, y'all got 80.
Yeah.
If you make 50, he make 50, y'all both got 6 figures now together.
Exactly.
And y'all can build each other up to reach that level.
Yeah,
because that 6-figure man that you're going for, he started somewhere.
And you remember, here's the thing, man. We talked about this. Would you rather grow with somebody or just jump into something with somebody? I'd rather grow with somebody. If at the end of the day, if we can grow together and I got with you when I ain't have shit, I'm going to roll out with you and be loyal to you from the get-go.
Oh, yeah, because
you stuck by me when I ain't have nothing. Yeah. And a lot of women need to realize that a man will respect you and be loyal to your ass if you stick with him when he ain't have nothing. Now, when you jumping on the bandwagon when I got it already, I'm already looking at you with the side eye. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, well, damn, what you in it for?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, but if you rolling with me when I ain't have it like that, okay. When I get it like that, because
you got it.
You got it with me.
You got it. And yeah, if you get your hands dirty with me, baby,
we're gonna roll together.
We're gonna roll together.
And that's the thing that a lot of our women in our community need to start looking at. Yeah. Like, educate yourselves and, far as what type of man you want, far as how he's going to treat you. Not about what he got in his pockets. Now, a quality man, you know, at the same time, you don't want no bum dude now either.
Definitely
but
don't.
You want a dude that got hustle in him, who got dreams and goals and ambition in him. Because if he got that, he's rich already. Because he's already gonna get you to the next level.
Definitely.
You get what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I agree with you 100%. You know, this is a good show, man. Appreciate you dropping them jewels, Kevin.
Yeah, dog. We appreciate you, man.
We would love to get you on our show, man.
We love to.
Don't forget, y'all, like, subscribe, and please comment too. You know, we want to get feedback from you guys.
And put in the comments what kind of shows you want to hear from us.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, man, we open to talk about everything.
Everything.
Man, we talk about everything, anything, whatever you want to hear.
Yep.
And it's good content. So, you know, keep us, you know, updated on what you want to hear back and give us some feedback.
Yep. And we will see you guys
Next
we'll
week?
we might do something a little different, but we'll see. But next week,
We're
and
gonna see
also
you.
look for some updates. I mean, some uploads. We're gonna put some more videos up, man. We got a lot of content that we did that we're gonna start putting up. So please subscribe and like and comment.
Subscribe.
You know,
And comment.
all right, guys,
And share.
and definitely and share as well.
Share
you know,
the video.
all right, and we will see you guys. All right,
Peace.
peace.